Good morning, YouTube. Today's Bible verse comes from Hebrew chapter 10, verses 35 and 36. So do not throw away your confidence. It will be richly rewarded. You need to persevere so that when you have done the will of God, you will receive what he has promised. That is today's Bible verse. So do not throw away your confidence. It will be richly rewarded. You need to persevere so that when you have done the will of God, you will receive what he has promised. To put today's Bible verse into perspective so that we can understand it a little bit more clearly, let's go to Hebrew chapter 10, verse 33. Sometimes you were publicly exposed to insults and persecution. At other times, you stood side by side with those who were so treated. What the author is telling us when he says, sometimes you were publicly exposed to insults and persecution, and at other times you stood side by side with those who were so treated. The author is telling us that when you try, you don't even have to, but when you try to live righteously, when you just try to walk upright, how many people know that people are going to gossip about you? They're going to mistreat you. They're going to call you names. They're going to try to disrupt whatever you have going on. Why? Just because you are trying to live a righteous life. Just because you're trying to walk upright. Just because you're trying to do good. People are going to treat you bad and talk about you and call you names and go behind your back and do things just because you're trying to do the right thing. That's what the author is telling us. And if it's not happening to you, it's going to happen to people who you stand side by side with. Because if you are a righteous person, more than likely, you're going to hang around people who are also trying to do good, trying to live a good life. So the author is saying, do not throw away your confidence. Okay, so let's look at the word confidence. When I hear the word confidence, ordinarily, I use it in the context of believing in oneself and one's powers and abilities, believing in oneself. Self-confidence, the opposite of insecure. So that is not the definition that the author is using. So do not throw away your confidence. It will be richly rewarded. The author is saying, do not throw away your full trust, belief in the powers, your trustworthiness, or reliability of a person or thing. So do not throw away your full trust in God. Do not throw away your belief in God, your trustworthiness in God. It will be richly rewarded. You need to persevere. You need to push forward. You need to keep on going so that when you have done the will of God, you will receive what he has promised. So to put today's Bible verse into action, live an application of today's Bible verse. On today, when you are exposed to insults and persecution, and when the people who you stand side by side with are also treated in that same manner, do not throw away your full trust in God. You need to push forward so that when you have done the will of God, when you have lived upright, when you have done the righteous things, you will receive what he has promised for you on today. So in other words, on today, when you're at work, or if you get that phone call, or if you're out and about, just in the world doing your daily activities, when you receive insults from other people, Do not get mad. Do not get angry. Just know that you're doing the right thing, the righteous thing. And have that confidence, that trustworthiness, that strong belief, that full trust, that reliability in God, that what you're doing, it is not in vain. And God will give you everything that he promised you just because you continue to push on, you continue to persevere. So that's today's Bible verse. Press on today. Don't worry about what the haters say. Don't worry about what the naysayers say. Don't worry about what anybody says. If God's put something on your heart, do it. Persevere. Fight the good fight. Continue on the straight and narrow path. That is today's Bible verse. And remember, you have the power to make it a great day.